Just in, Dems issue horrifying threat to Trump. They must be stopped. By Mark Pervulovic from Christian News alerts. The Democrats in Washington are trying to undermine the president's authority in a way that few others would dare. According to Fox News, Democrats floated the idea of taking away Mr. Trump's power to use nuclear weapons, claiming that he is far too unstable to be trusted with such a responsibility in the current geopolitical climate. It's essential for America's enemies to know that the President of the United States has the authority to destroy them, hence deterring any potential attacks. In light of recent exchanges between President Trump and the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, many liberals in Congress feel that Mr. Trump can't carry such an important responsibility. We are concerned that the President of the United States is so unstable, is so volatile, has a decision-making process that is so quixotic that he might order a nuclear weapons strike that is widely out of step with U.S. national security interests, Senator Chris Murphy said at a Senate Foreign Affairs Committee hearing. Representative Murphy had support from Senator Ed Markey and Senator Ben Cardin, both who expressed similar concerns. One Republican senator who has feuded with the president in the past, Senator Bob Corker, stated that he wanted to re-examine the realities of this system that gives the president power to order a nuclear strike. In contrast to these sentiments, Air Force General Robert Kaler explained that the military doesn't blindly follow orders, especially concerning something as grave as a nuclear strike. Nothing happens automatically, Kaler told the committee, saying that a decision to use nuclear weapons must be legal and involves assessment, review, and consultation between the president and key civilian and military leaders, followed by transmission and implementation of any presidential decision by the forces themselves. It's a stark contrast to the depiction that the president can order a nuclear launch at a touch of a button. That's true. That's true. The back and forth between President Trump and the North Korean leader has been a long-standing issue for those concerned about a potential nuclear conflict. Recently, a state-run newspaper in the rogue nation announced that Mr. Trump had officially been sentenced to death. According to The Guardian, he should know that he is just a hideous criminal sentenced to death by the Korean people, read the Rodung Sinmun. Well, they gotta say that, or else Kim Jong-un is going to go after them. This isn't the first time Democrats have pushed to curtail Mr. Trump of his legal powers as Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military. The Hill reported that back in January of 2017, Senator Markey, as well as Representative Ted Lieu, proposed a bill restricting the ability to launch a first strike. Congress must act to preserve global stability by restricting the circumstances under which the U.S. would be the first nation to use a nuclear weapon, said Representative Lieu at the time. Our founders created a system of checks and balances, and it is essential for that standard to be applied to the potentially civilization-ending threat of nuclear war. Depriving the president of this critical power to deter potential attacks would not only embolden enemies of the United States, but make President Trump appear weak, the last thing the founding fathers would want for the country. I totally agree, and it doesn't happen like that. There's a lot of things involved. It's not like, oh, he's got his hand on the button and he can, use it. It's got to go through processes. It's not just like that they're claiming. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.